On the news tonight, 5 Aguilera communities endorse Governor Soludo for re-election. Parents, churches tasked on raising godly children for better society. JAM commenced review of UTME results amidst complaints over mass failure. Poplio tax journalists on using AI with responsibility discernments. Security is here to stay in Anambra. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra state, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember, the emergency numbers are 511 and 0800 220-0008. Good evening. Welcome to the evening news right here on ABS Television. My name is Priska Wanko. Stakeholders from the communities, including Aguilera Central, Enugu to Aguilera, Eziagulo to Enugu Aguilera, and Munando, spoke at the Governor's Lodge shortly after touring some of the projects, such as the Solution Phone City, New Government House, the dualized Amobia to Ikulobe Road, among others. They were led on the third by the Chief Protocol and Deputy Chief of Staff to the Governor, Mr. Chinedu Moye. Former Chief Member who represented Anambra East and West Federal Constituency, Mr. Chinedu Obidigwe, traditional ruler of Aguilera, Iwe Michael Idigo, and the President General of Aguilera, Barrister Lawrence Iloakasia, thanked the Governor for his humane and sincere nature, appreciated his interest in the affairs of Aguilera, praying that his second-term re-election would be the easiest in the history of the state. The state said that endorsement was imperative, having observed them for 3 years, and now recognized that Anambra State has risen beyond expectations. In response, Governor Soludo, who appreciated them for the visits and endorsements, thanked them for recognizing the modest efforts of his administration to develop Anambra State, assured that the partnership would be sustained, reading out some of his administration's commitments in Anambra North, especially the 5 general hospitals where there is the greatest need. The Archbishop, Ecclesiastical Province of the Nigerian Bishop of Oka Anglican Diocese, Most Reverend Alexander Ibezim, has encouraged parents and churches to focus on raising godly children for a better home and society. Emmanuel Okonkwo was therefore the ABS and reports that Archbishop gave this encouragement during the 3rd session of the ongoing 13th Synod of Oka Diocese with the theme, Repositioning the Church for the Future, a focus on the children ministry, and regretted how morals have eluded today's society, and urged parents and the church to awake to the responsibility of character molding for an ideal society.
Of Jesus Christ.
Archbishop Ibezim, who gave the encouragement during the 3rd session of the ongoing 13th Synod of the Oka Diocese with the theme Repositioning the Church for the Future, a focus on the children ministry, regretted how morals have eluded today's society and urged parents and the church to awake to the responsibility of character molding for an ideal society.
Many children spend more time on digital devices than in activities that nurture their faith. And of course, lack of parental involvement. We need to open our eyes. The future church leaders are inside these children that are sitting around us.
In various interviews, the Archdeacon of Ichida Archdeaconry and Vicar of St. Simon's Anglican Church, Ichida, Venerable Uchenna Ume Ifekwem, and one of the participants at the event, Geoffrey Onyejebu, commended Archbishop Ibezim for channeling the theme of the synod towards proper child upbringing and the need to invest in children as the future hope of the church and general public. The synod, which was a medium through which the diocese recounted its achievements in the previous year, reviewed targets and made donations for future projects, featured promotion of some priests in the diocese, some from reverend to canon, others from canon to venerable.
Cheers. Joy and a sense of accomplishment fill the air as Wafarizu College of Education in Subwe held its matriculation ceremony for newly admitted students officially, ushering them into the academic community. The event, which took place at the school premises, attracted hundreds of fresh students enrolled in Nigeria's Certificate in Education, NCE, and degree programs, along with their families and staff of the institution. Faith Onyemuche was there for ABS and brought back this report.
Representing the University of Nigeria and Soka, the affiliate university for the college degree programs, the Dean of the Faculty of Education, Professor Godfrey Chinweke, who spoke on behalf of the acting Vice-Chancellor, Professor Ogwejofor Ujam, commended the new students for their resilience and advised them to remain committed to their academic goals.
Having met all other conditions required for admission into the University of Nigeria also, you deserve all plaudits as we welcome you to this university.
Earlier in her address, the provost of the college, Dr. Justina Anyadiego, congratulated the students on their successful admission and urged them to shun cultism, examination malpractice, negative peer influence, and other vices that could threaten their academic journey. Dr. Anyadiego emphasized the importance of discipline, commitment, and respect for school rules and regulations.
You are not just joining an institution, you are becoming a part of a legacy built on excellence, curiosity, and impact.
Some of the matriculants who spoke to the ABS, Master Charles Ifechukwu and Miss Irene Moramizu, promised to focus on their studies and make the most of the opportunity provided by the institution, both taken by the new students featured at the matriculation ceremony. From Nsugbe, Faith Onyemuche, ABS News.
Still to come on the news tonight, JAM commences review of UTME results amidst complaints over mass failure. Poplio tax journalists on using AI with responsibility and discernment. Reports here for a public service announcement. The news returns after now. Stay tuned.
Make we talk. Shots might be fresh now, but you know, I beg no be slow. Ever heard of Colgate, the #1 oral care brand in the world? For zero cavities and long-lasting fresh breath. Mom, you get time to brush. Mama and Papa buy up, use up, and shine your smile. No more cover mouth. Because with Colgate, that will do ya down with your smile.
I don't think so. You're welcome back to the news. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAM, has commenced an expedited review of the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination UTME process, following a wave of complaints from candidates across the country. In a statement by the board spokesman Fabian Benjamin on Monday in Abuja, the board, which released the 2025 UTME results last Friday, acknowledged receiving an unusual volume of complaints regarding discrepancies in the released scores. According to the statement, the Territory Institution Examination Body said it was fast-tracking its annual system review, a comprehensive analysis of the examination process that typically occurs months after the exercise. The statement said the review encompasses 3 key stages: registration, examination, and results release. The board stated that if any glitches are identified, appropriate remedial measures will be implemented promptly. On a foreign scene, Pope Leo XIV held his first public audience with members of the media. Addressing the world's media in the Vatican City, he reiterates the church's solidarity with them for seeking the truth, while calling for imprisoned journalists the world over to be released. More than 1,000 journalists assembled in a ball at the Vatican for the Pope's address as part of a tradition that can sometimes offer clues on how the new head of the Roman Catholic Church intends to lead. Pope Leo was elected the 267th leader of the Catholic Church last week, called for the precious gift of free speech to be protected and an end to a divisive war of words filled with prejudice and ideological attacks. The Pope added that the press needed to use artificial intelligence with responsibility and discernment. And over now to the sports news. The president of the Nigeria Football Federation, Alhaji Gusa, has confirmed that Ogun State will be the state for the 2025 West Africa Zone B Under 17 Championship. The NFF board stated that the sports complex would host Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Niger, Togo, Benin, Ghana, and Nigeria in the West Africa Football Union Under 17 Championship in September 2025. Alhaji Gusa made this known when he led other executive members of the NFF on a courtesy call to the Ogun State Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, in Abeokuta. This year's WAFU B Under 20 Championship will serve as qualifiers for the next Under 20 Africa Cup of Nations. Nigeria finished third at the last tournament. Members of the Ozo Titus Society of Oka family and friends have bidded farewell to the late Ozo and Emeka Nwubo during the 7-day burial rites held in the honor. The funeral ceremony of late Ozo Nwubo, aged 81, took place at his country home, Umudioka Village, Oka South Council area of the state. Chibuzo Obidike completes the story.
Paying his tribute, Ozo Austin Ndigwe said Ozo Nwubo was an important person in Oka community and prayed God to grant the family the fortitude to bear the loss, while explaining that the burial rite of an Ozo title holder is marked by elaborate ceremonies and rituals, thus the reason for the prolonged burial rites.
It was a great loss because he's one of the patrons of my cabinet. So he's another man. He's going to last for 7 days. This Tuesday we'll do Patango. We are going to kill about 2 more or 3 more other cows. And the first son takes charge for 7 days. He gives instructions as if he's the head of the family to represent his father. After 7 days, we'll come and collect our cap back.
In their condolence messages, a member of Independent Petrol Marketers Association of Nigeria, Ozo Ife Melumma Ndubisi, and Chief Chukwuemeka Ejiowa, while bearing witness to the purposeful lifestyle of the deceased, prayed for eternal rest.
He's a very good man. He's a straight human being. If he tells you yes, it's yes, it's yes.
I'm entitled to be an Ozo for the next 7 days, after which, when I choose, I could take up the title. We'll have to give thanks to God. Then we'll have to give thanks to family members, extended family members, clan members, and friends. That was the most support we've been able to get to be able to pull through at this time.
Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world via our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABS Television, Oka, follow on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Do well to log on to our website. It's www.absradiotv.com. To end the news this evening, a quick recap of the main points. 5 Aguilera communities have endorsed Governor Soludo for re-election. Parents, churches have been tasked on raising godly children for better society. JAMB has commenced review of UTME results amidst complaints over mass failure. Pope Leo has tasked journalists on using AI with responsibility. The segments. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember, the emergency numbers to call are 511 and 0800-220-0008. And that ends the evening news at this time on ABS Television. Many thanks for watching. My name is Priska Wanko. Good evening and have a wonderful night rest.